And this is Edwin Millheim for Impulse Gamer. And GameStop's fans have a chance to immortalize themselves in Max Payne 3's Cemetery multiplayer map, thanks to GameStop for being a little creepy but cool. You could look up more information about this at GameStop's Facebook page, www.facebook.com/GameStop for more info. Now, let's take a look at some of Max Payne 3's technology that's going to make this very anticipated game ultra cool.
Got men entering the building.
You stay in your office, lock yourself in.
With Max Payne 3, Rockstar has set out to reimagine the gunplay mechanics of a third-person action shooter by finding a way to implement the precision targeting of a first-person game and redesigning weapons and tactical movement systems to make the gameplay as immersive and cinematic as Max's dark story. To solve the challenge of a third-person game that combines a constant visible lead character with consistently fluid movements and controlled precision gunplay, each mechanic was painstakingly designed and tuned. Max's movements respond naturally as you play, and the player is always in control. When aiming a weapon at the fullest reach of any angle of motion, Max repositions his upper body and torso towards the target while still moving in any intended direction, to create a unique sense of believability while always maintaining fluid control of the action. Max's trademark dual wield is back. Carry identical SMGs, pistols, or vary your loadout and use, for example, a sawed-off shotgun in one hand and a pistol in the other. Some combinations provide a devastating amount of firepower. The animation system compensates for the weight and recoil of each weapon, even going so far as to shift Max's balance as he carries a long-arm weapon while shooting a pistol with his other hand. In firefights, a heavy weapon will take longer to swing around than a pistol, a factor when every second is crucial. Max can carry a two-handed weapon like an assault rifle and holster two pistols, giving the player countless combinations to handle all situations. At the core of the game's design is an animation system that gives the player freedom when engaging enemies. While prone, Max can roll and shoot 360 degrees with the same sense of accuracy as during run-and-gun gameplay. Firefights are intense at normal speed and bullet time. But the intuitive cover system offers a quick respite from the action, allowing players to plan a new line of attack. However, enemies will use flanking and charge tactics to force Max out of hiding. These evolutions in shooting mechanics and animation design, along with Max's signature bullet time, bring both an enormous amount of player choice and control to the action, and a new level of cinematic realism to Max Payne 3.
Justice League Doom is the latest animated film from Warner, and what it does is we have Superman, Wonder Woman, and Flash, Green Lantern, Martian Manhunter, and Cyborg, and the Batman on their heels when a team of supervillains discover and implement the Dark Knight's contingency plan for stopping any rogue Justice League members. And from the animated film Justice League Doom, we have Michael Rosenbaum playing the Flash, the fastest man alive, and then also fan favorite Nathan Fillion playing Green Lantern, doing their voices, of course. And Warner was kind enough to catch up to the two and talk about the film.
This Flash that I'm voicing is definitely different. I came in thinking, oh, he's going to be the fun-loving, jovial, funny guy. So Bruce said, yeah, we're not going to do that. Bruce Timm. So I said, okay, Bruce, well, what do you want? Well, let's be just more mature. Me or Flash? He's like, no, you. Yeah, and the Flash. So there were some reasons where I wanted to be funny, and he was like, oh, well, play a little more serious. I go, okay, I could do that. And then others, he's like, oh, well, we can make that funny. That's actually funny. I go, Bruce. But it was fun. I got to play, Justice League Doom. So it sounds like I had to be serious about it, right? So the Flash had to be more serious. There's a couple of fun things, but he's still fun-loving, but he's got to take business seriously. It was, it's great playing the Flash again. It was funny. I walk into the studio this morning, and you get a little nervous. You're like, all these people are watching you through there, and it's like, okay, they expect me to just jump in, and I'm like, okay, now I'm playing an older Flash. I haven't read copy in a little while. I've been working on other stuff, but once you do it, it's like riding a bike. It was fun. You get to play with it. Andrea Romano is amazing. She'll read you the line, take you into it, and you're going back and forth. You do it a couple of times. You do it your own way, their way, and it was a lot of fun, though. I'm glad to be back. It's nice to be back. Cool project. That's a good question. What appeals the most to me about Flash? I think it's his sense of humor. I think usually with the Flash, it's everybody's taking themselves so seriously and the situation's so serious, but you always need that guy that's just going, hey, let's go get a soda. It's fine. Everything's going to be fine. We're going to work this out. Let's not be, Debbie Downers here. I think that's what I like mostly about the Flash, because the situation's serious. You got to fight crime, and Flash is there to just say, "Hey, we're gonna do it. We're gonna fight crime. We're just gonna have fun doing it." So that's the Flash. I think it was like a 67-year-old guy came up to me and goes, "I just love the character you play. I love it." I go, "Oh, well, it's great. Thank you so much. You like Lex Luthor, huh?" He's like, No, not him. The Flash. I just think you bring such a dynamic feel to it, and who am I doing now? What am I doing? Is it like an old Jack Lemmon or something? I don't know what character that is, but it was kind of neat that he knew that. I was like, wait, I'm the voice. How do you know it's my voice? I mean, there's some real legit fans out there, so I was touched that people actually know that I voiced the Flash. I thought it was just certain roles I've done live action, but it's pretty cool.
I kind of like to live in the moment. You suspend reality for just a second. You can kind of, what Green Lantern looks like. You know what the situations are. You know the characters that surround them. So you kind of just, I like to kind of live in that moment for just a half a second, like I'm there, and then, it makes me. That's just, I think you can hear a smile. I think you can hear it when you're listening to radio. If someone's smiling. I'm a fan, like anyone else is. Anyone else is, a fan of the genre. I'm a fan. I am very fortunate in that I have a piece. Now I have a piece of that. Forever, I will have this piece of Green Lantern. Oh yes, yeah. He voiced Green Lantern back in the day when they were still doing it, on TVs and not holograms. So they'll still, I'll always have a chunk. That's nice. It's nice to be a fan and own a piece. I was in comics. I was into them. We'd take turns having who gets that comic book rack in their room, my brother and I. It would go back and forth. And then eventually my brother got a little older and I started collecting, cardboard backs and plastic covers and proper collecting. And then you got to say, okay, what am I going to do? Spend my money on comics. And they started getting really expensive. And comics are girls. Comics are girls.
And now let's take a look at something developed by Tick Games and published by Square Enix, Scarygirl. It's a wonderful adventure with bizarre yet beautiful settings. Scarygirl is an abandoned kid dressed like a pirate with a tentacle for an arm. Let's take a look at some of what is Scarygirl. And you can also see our review at www.impulsegamer.com for Scarygirl for the Xbox 360, Xbox Live Arcade. Okay, now we're going to take it over to Tara Babcock. You can see Tara's section right here on www.impulsegamer.com. Look for the section called Tara's G-Spot, and take it away, Tara.
Oops. Thanks, Edwin. Well, it's been almost 8 years now since the Far Cry series first debuted as a PC-only first-person shooter extraordinaire. This year, with Far Cry 3, we're going back to a tropical setting, and with all new crazy inhabitants, even crazier than ever, and a brand new leveling component, which is going to be totally badass. Let's cut to the trailer. I said cut to the trailer!
Hey, hermano. Wakey, wakey, mijo. I got this crazy old fucker I want you to meet. I think you guys are really gonna hit it off.
Hello? Hello?
See anything you fancy? I like the red ones myself. The purples will give you a lift on a gray day. You'll like where this will take you. If you want to survive this island, you're going to need more than that knife. How remarkable it must be to see the world through your eyes.
Oh, this is some crazy shit.
From humanity's finer specimens to the rest of God's creatures, it fascinates me how something so pure sends the brain to the brink of destruction.
Take off!
Did I ever tell you the definition of insanity?
I don't think I want to spoil it for you. You'll see for yourself. Scout's honor. I suggest that you come back for a taste later. You won't regret it.
You think this is a game, motherfucker?
Why did I move here? I guess it was the weather. Or I don't know, that thing, that magic. You see it in the movies. I wanted to retire from what I was doing, you know? From that line of work. Be a good guy for once, a family man. So, I bought a big house. Came here, put my feet up, and thought I'd be a dad like all the other dads. My kids would be like the kids on TV. We'd play ball and sit in the sun, but, well, you know how it is.
From the creators of Warhawk comes an intense multiplayer third-person game exclusive on the PS3, Starhawk. Let's take a look at the awesomeness that is Starhawk right here.
Starhawk.